My name is Tony Thomas, and you're watching Hardwired Exotics on YouTube.
What's going on YouTube? So as you can probably tell by the title, we'll talk about some ultrasounding today. Give you a little back history on my position on ultrasounding. Sorry, this fan's running on this thing, so you may hear it in the background. I've always been one that did not like to ultrasound too much, just because I like reading my snakes. I like interacting with my snakes. I like understanding how all that stuff works. What the female's doing, where I can physically see it, where I can physically feel it. I like that concept. And 2 years ago, we sold the ultrasound machine that we had because I felt like I didn't need it anymore. And I really only ever used it just to check females. Well, I've done 2 years now, been successful in breeding. I haven't had anything out of the ordinary, but something I'm finding out is we all know that I struggle with males as far as getting males, having enough males. For whatever reason, I just always seem to never keep enough males or buy enough males. I don't know. I'm just cursed, I guess. But I preach all the time, keep those males, buy males, don't be scared to keep the males, get males, have males on deck, because I promise you, you're going to need them. But ultrasound machines can actually help save you from having to have so many males, because you're using your males less for breeding because you can tell what's going on in the female. I can't remember exactly what the millimeters are supposed to be. Like I said, it's been a few years, but I'm sure you can find somewhere on YouTube that somebody has explained exactly what the millimeters are for best conception to get eggs from the female. Sorry, I don't have that information right on hand. But you can really save those males because you don't have to use them as much on female. 1 or 2 locks with them and they're done. Boom, you can use that male on other females without stressing them out too much. So that's one benefit of having an ultrasound machine. You know exactly what's going on and you can save the males. The other thing is time. And that's where I'm really starting to run into an issue now because of moving, remodeling, working on, starting to get the paperwork rolling for contractors on new buildings and things like that, along with obviously making knives, helping the body shop out as much as I can too. So time is really becoming a factor for me, and I made the decision to basically replace our ultrasound machine finally. I didn't really see the point in spending a bunch of money on one, so made a couple of conversations with some customers and friends of ours and decided to go with one off of Amazon, believe it or not. So what we have here today is a laptop ultrasound machine. So just for the tech people out there that really want to know, the model number on this is Contech Ultrasound Diagnostic System. Model number is CMS600P2VET. I think this was $1,100 off Amazon. We also ordered the linear probe. You will need this, make it a lot easier than the circle style that comes with it. I think it's an extra $100. We just tried it on Cassie just to make sure it worked. It does. So we're gonna give this a shot and see. Also, something I'm swapping up, we're trying something new. We got this off of Amazon as well. You have to have some sort of gel. You can actually use lotion, KY jelly, all kinds of stuff, but this one is specifically made for ultrasounding, so it's probably the best thing to use. One thing I'm swapping up is this is medium viscosity. The blue one I tried last, it seemed a little too slippery for me, so I'm going with the medium this time, so I'll let you know. We're fixing to get some snakes out and try this out. So Cassie's gonna shoot a time lapse of us. This is the first time that we've used this, so you'll get the chance to see too. Also, it comes with a pretty good case. I was actually kind of surprised on the quality of this case. Great size, fits everything you need, but nothing extra, which I like. So don't be scared to check it out on Amazon. And we're gonna shoot some footage here and give you a review at the end. As you can tell there, that is a very difficult job. Hot in the snake room. It is possible to do by yourself, but it's a lot easier when you got somebody clicking buttons while you're holding the snake. As you can tell in the time lapse there, that having Cassie here, even just punching buttons, makes a big difference. Makes it a lot easier. So let me give you a review on this thing. All in all, it does what it's supposed to do. It's simple. This thing probably has a lot of features, but what we're doing seems to be fairly simple. It's got a freeze button on it. You just hit the freeze. We plugged the mouse into it, which is a lot easier to work than the little rolly ball that's on it. Click measure. Click, measures the follicle or the egg for you and tells you the measurement, and hit the freeze button again, it unfreezes and goes to the next one. So does the job. I don't think I would want to run this thing all day. A couple of hours would be plenty enough. Looks like the battery's only going to last about 2 hours anyway. So and I only had, I don't know how many we scanned. I don't know, 20. It wasn't very many. So this stuff, the medium viscosity, I don't really like it either, so I don't know, maybe it's just me, but I'm thinking I'm gonna go back with the blue, retry it with this setup, and give y'all my opinion on that. So right, so now let's actually talk about how do you work it. How does this thing work? I can't tell you that, but I can show you follicle inside of a female and how to measure it, or Cassie can help me with this too. So one little pro tip that I will give you when doing ultrasounding. You see we had this towel here, or a couple of towels. Set the snake up here, cover the snake's head with a towel, and scan from the side. That's the way I like to do it. A lot of people like to put them in the tub, hang them half out like they're palpating, scan it from the bottom. I personally don't like that method. I have a hard time finding the follicles. Anyway, so I'm gonna grab a girl that I know has decent sized follicles that'd be easy to see on this, and let y'all see it too. Alright, so this is a inchy het hypo female. She's bred to a GHI chocolate hypo. Or currently being bred. Alright, so you just put some of the gel on the side and just scan the side of the female. You have to know the anatomy of the snake, obviously. So anyway, if Cassie can get in there easily, you see the button she hit, the freeze button. So that's gonna be your follicles. So anyway, you can figure, you hit the measure, distance, top to bottom, or however you want to do it.
I went too far.
It's a little far too. Anyway, it's hard to do this holding the camera, but you get the idea. So it's more like a 15mm follicle. So pretty good size. As far as, you got to know the anatomy of the snake. One thing, unfreeze it there. Yep. So one thing that people tend to do, and I do this too, is you find if you can find what I believe is a stomach. This gel is kind of hard to work. So right in there, you almost think that's follicles, but it's not. You gotta go just past that, and then boom, you can see the follicle's really good there. So, it's not easy to do this. It's very difficult. It's very stressful on the animals, very stressful on you. Like I said, helps to have somebody else along to help you. So anyway, I hope that helps y'all out a little bit. For the time being, I recommend this thing. If I have any problems with it, I'll be sure to let everybody know. But I appreciate it, and like, subscribe, share, follow, do all that other crazy stuff. See y'all next time.
Thanks for watching Hardwired Exotics, and make sure you subscribe. Bye!